In this video we're going to be talking about getting comfortable with your shortcomings and why now it's the most important time ever for you to get comfortable with the way you look and the way you sound. So before we get into that, check this out. Alright legends, welcome along to Here's Rodder's Vlogs, and if you're making content, whether it be long form videos like this or shorts, whether it be here on YouTube or over TikTok, whatever our platform you're on making shorts, you're going to come across people that are going to have a serious problem with the way you look, the way you sound. They're even going to have a problem with you professionally. I'm going to give you a few examples of that and a reason or two why it's more important now than ever to get comfortable with the way you look and the way you sound. I've had it all from day one on the platform. I've had people come at me because of my glasses. I've had people come at me through my teeth, through my speech and whatnot. I've even had a guy recently that had a problem with, if you can see it, I've got a mole on the side of my neck here, another little one there. This guy had a huge problem with that. Where that comes from, I've got no idea, but as I say, you're going to get it in the neck. Pun intended. You're going to get it in the neck for absolutely everything you're doing online, whether you like it or not, and you need to get comfortable with it. Another one that I get recently, and you're going to get this a lot if you're like me, grammar is a huge one. There's a lot of people over the years that come at you because you don't speak as clearly as they do, and because you don't speak as clearly as they do and your grammar's not 100% correct, you shouldn't be online. I most recently, on the grammar side of things, had this, and you normally get it from kids, teenagers, mid-20s at the very most. This guy was a retired English teacher that just went off on one about how bad my grammar is. I talk nonsense because the grammar's not 100% correct. And I'm like, what the heck do you want me to do? And I've got a good comeback for these guys. I'm like, what the hell do you want me to do? You want me to go get a degree in English, go and get electrocution lessons? I'm like, oh, I totally pip what. I apologise profusely for being so offensive to your ears. But yeah, it's just those guys, once they go off on how you're speaking, the way you pronounce words and whatnot, always try to work on, if you're talking to them face to face, and they have a problem with the way you speak, always mix up the word elocution with electrocution. It drives them absolutely insane. Now for the reason why you need to get very comfortable and just lean into your flaws and whatnot. One of the biggest reasons at this point, and there's a lot of people who have been talking about it recently online, if you've been keeping track of creators here and there that have been in the space for a long time and have a huge following. I don't need to worry about it just yet because next thing you know, nobody watches my content. But deep fake videos is the next big thing for people that have got a problem with you. And I know that's probably reaching a bit. People saying like the technology's not there just yet to do that, but it's going to get there. Trust me. I have enough content online now between my videos here and the audio podcasts that my voice could be very easily sampled and fed in the computer, and you can make a computer say something in my voice. That's just the way it is these days. I actually know of a podcast where that happened. They have a guy that edits their podcast for them. Tell him Steve, Dave and R. Example of a bigger crew, that this could possibly happen to. But they have a guy that edits their podcasts, and he sent one of them a sound clip of one of the presenters saying something, and the presenter, he got hold of this, and he's like, what did you send me that for? And the guy was like, you didn't actually say that. I actually just fed your voice. I've got enough recordings of your voice now that I can get my computer to say whatever I want it to say in your voice. So it's crazy. Like, take Star Wars Rogue One. You have Grand Moff Tarkin in there. Been dead for years, but he's on screen in that movie, acting the bit out, doing a fantastic job. That's just the way it is. There's apps on your phone these days that can, you upload the photograph to it, select the song, and then the app will animate your face and move your lips to sing the song. So the technology is there. If someone perfects it, years from now, there'll be a mountain of videos online. If I ever do get to be popular enough to warrant that amount of nonsense, years from now there could be more videos of me online saying stuff that I never said than videos of stuff I actually said. So the way the flaws is going to play into that there is, if you notice in those little photograph apps at the minute where you can make your photograph sing, the mouth, when it opens up, your teeth are 100% white and straight, which mine aren't. They kind of are in this light, mind you, but I also have a little buckle in my front teeth. So I always thought to myself, I'll go and get that fixed at some point, but now I'm doing this sort of content, I'm thinking, I could just leave it to get there for a deep fake video over that appear of me. I'm just like, that's nonsense for a start. That guy in that video has got perfect teeth. As far as the elocution goes, if a video they got came out and someone had manipulated my image and put their own words to it and my voice to say something I didn't say, of course, my grammar is so terrible. I'm just like, no, for a start, that guy's got perfect teeth and his grammar is 100% correct. And it's not that far to the realm of possibility. If you've came across the same videos I've came across on Instagram, I have seen so far Elon Musk for one, Mr. Beast is another one, and Donald Trump, of course. That's going to happen. 3 different people with videos of stuff that they didn't say. Now, the deep fakes aren't fantastic yet. You can see through what it is and whether it's accurate or not. But Elon Musk is another prime example. Now, that guy has got brains to burn, but when it comes to speaking, his speech isn't 100% confident. He has a lot of pauses on there. He says a lot. Maybe talking, he's saying something like, what I think is and then he'd pause for a bit, then I go, but this video I seen 100% perfect speech. So having the flaws there could potentially protect you in the long run. And again, just to touch the indie film side of things, I was on a project one time where, on paper, I was the person that shouldn't have been able to do it. And I've covered this before, so I'll just do it very quick on this. But the guys that were actually had the problem with me in the project, they afterwards done their own projects, and the one that I was directing and editing actually outperformed theirs. And the reason for that, in my mind, is because I was aware of my flaws as a filmmaker, and I leaned into the strengths of the people around me instead of dictating what I wanted. If someone on the cast or crew came in with a fantastic idea, I would incorporate that into what I was doing, and that's what made the movie work as well as it did in the end, because I was aware of my flaws and leaned into everybody else's strengths to make the film better. Complete collaborative process, the way it should be. But that's going to do it, because my battery's about to run out. So I hope that made sense to you guys out there. If it did, let me know. And if it didn't, tell me I've got bad teeth and bad grammar. I will talk to you in the next video, guys.